Thank you for stopping by to watch my video. I am JD Mortal, or just Mortal. The channel is called Blank Paper, and it may or may not contain TLDR content. Feel free to ask questions, offer suggestions, or correct me in the comments. If you like the video, you know what to do. If you don't like the video, hit the thumbs up 3 times. Don't forget to subscribe so I can continue to fill Blank Paper with more TLDR content. I'm currently playing Mad Games Tycoon 2, which is set up as a marathon game. Without any further delays, back to tormenting my gerbils. Alright, new research available. Okay, I need you guys to... I'll continue doing that. I need that more than I need the research for the game. These guys were doing the game report. These guys are doing contract work. They're almost done. So I need to actually get... As soon as this is ready, the workshop is going to be built. And it's going to be built up over here. And these rooms might be expanded. So we are going to wait for these guys to do their thing, wait for this contract work to be done, and I will zoop through this. Uh-oh. Trendsetter, your game, Ep4's Ancient Dragons 2 is considered a groundbreaking milestone in the video game industry and has set a new trend. So, skill game and ancient. Yeehaw. Great and not great. It's great because it's my game, but this game can get kind of annoying with this trendsetter feature because I can accidentally make another game and then boom, it's another trend, and now I've got to redo everything, or I've just, wasted all my time making all these other games. So, okay, that's good. It's in my specialty and it's topics that I have and they are fitting. All right, continuing to zoop. Okay, since that game was a smash hit, I am going to continue to crank out a couple of skill games because I can just fill up that whole queue, and I think I might want to wait until the workshop is done, which is going to be just moments here, because I want to get these as A titles so I can make an arcade game and take advantage of that, which it is now ready to do. Get the gameplay feature in here, so I have that in there as well. And I'm going to research AA titles. And while that is doing that, I am going to build the workshop. In my better judgment, I'm going to place it right here to start. So let's go ahead and start doing this, and another time lapse to get past this point. All right, now that is done. Let's see if I can't get some technicians in here. All right, hardware engineering, there's nobody. Oh well, got some programmers. Let's get you two in here because I needed some programmers. Anybody else? All right, researcher, game designer. I don't need game designers. They are good at sequels, though. I mean, what do I have here? 2 researchers and 2 gamers. I think I have technicians in here. Maybe I could get those. Research is going to start really becoming demanding. I got 1 office worker, 2 office workers. So yeah, I can get those. And for my graphic designers, were they game designers or graphic designers? I forgot. Game designers. Okay. So for my game designers, yeah, I've got way too many. I mean, not too many. I mean, I'm decent when it comes to that. I've got 10 in here, 9 programmers. I could definitely use some more graphic artists. All right, so I'm gonna get the researchers. Again, it would have been better to have cross-training, but I don't know, because I can use... They are gonna help with sequels, higher gameplay points. I don't think I need I mean, I get plenty of gameplay points anyways, so... I mean, that is a very specific, but functional. Let me see what their points are. Oh, 50? Man, these guys, I've got to take them. At least this guy. I mean, yeah, I'm going to get them. Alright, gerbils. Hey, sit still. Alright, researcher. You're going in here. Researcher. You were going in there. You guys stay there. My 2 office workers here are going to go over here to the arcade thing as soon as that's ready. I can have them start in there. And maybe do some commission work. So office worker, office worker, office worker. I don't think I'm going to have commission work. No, not yet. But I will see. And I should have just expanded this room. Actually, I'm going to do that real fast. I am going to shift this over. Probably going to move research over here. So let me make another zooped up time lapse here. And we will move this room. Alright, there we go. Problem averted. So now I can take these 3 guys over here. Put you back into research. I've got to throw all the love on every single one of my skill games here. So we're going to boost this one up. And I don't know if I want to make this come back from the dead. I'll let that fade off. We'll just go for the top 3 games. Turn them all into 100%. Get a lot of fans and go. Action game is good for arcades, so I'm going to port it because it's going to be a little bit faster. And we're going to steal one with a good high IP, which looks like it's 1.3. And it is, what's the one that's dropping out? It's Ski-Puz Ancient Dragons. So that's this one. And I already have Ski-Puz Ancient Dragons 2. So I'm going to make it port B+. It is going to be just 3. I mean, it is still technically a sequel. Oh, I can't put a license on there? Well, that should not be a restriction. That is kind of a pain in the butt. That's okay. I have my racing engine, alright. Or my arcade engine. Finally get to put some use on this thing. Oh, it's going to be really difficult to develop on this, but I don't care. It's appropriate. Should still speed up development on that. There's no new kits. We look like we are good to go. Enable all languages. Nothing here has changed. Design priority is going to be, I believe, 40, 10, 10, 40. Double check that just to make sure. Skill, yep, 40, 10, 10, 40. And we're going to pack this with all available features. That's all right. I couldn't do an A+ game anyways because, or an A game, because I need 10 features minimum. Maybe that new feature coming in, I can pop that in here as well. Alright, 81% love right off the bat. Before I even left the floor. Alright, what do we got for a job market here? We have got an office worker and a sound artist. I will take them both because I'm going to need them both. And the sound guy is going to go, well, office guy is going to go here for sure. Cross training. And you do not have, what? How did I do that backwards? Sound artist, you're going to go here. You have got nothing special. You just don't use the bathroom a lot, which is great because there's a bathroom right there that I don't want you to go into. And the office worker is going to go there and help me get this research out. And research now is going to be, it has to be a genre because I need to get that engine out there as well because that's going to be the least saturated market, which is going to suck because that's going to probably trigger another stupid trend as soon as I make it. Continue development. Alright, we have got to get everybody in here cranking out some stuff for this. And now by stuff, I mean every feature I can possibly fit into this thing, because it's an arcade system. It's not really subject to the same tolerances as, or the same issues as these when it comes to return on investment. It is worth stuffing everything you possibly can into an arcade unit so it survives as long as it possibly can. It will outlive all of these games, at least now in the early years. The early years, back in 1978, I was 3 years old, just learning how to set the time on the VCR. My parents were like, we gotta get this kid a computer. Best and worst thing that they ever did for me. Commodore VIC-20. Still remember that beast. Didn't come with any games. Didn't have a floppy drive. It had a tape cartridge, which I had to buy separately. It did have the internet, though. There was a modem you could get for it. And get onto BBS systems if you knew somebody's phone number that you could connect to. All them shady magazines. 2600 magazine. Love those Hacker Quarterly magazines. They were great. Made my own little music games for that. It was actually quite fun. Figured out how to peek and poke. It sounds worse than it actually is. Yeah, I could not figure out. It took me forever. Like 3 years, I think, before I finally figured out that you could actually change the pixels on each character for the letters A, B, C, D, and E to make your own. I was like, how do they make a race car? It's like, there's no race car symbols in here. I can see all the symbols on this keyboard. No hidden symbols. You could actually just change the values of it. I had to do that math. Powers of 2. Figure out how to change the pixels. Alright, we have got miscellaneous. I need to get 8 titles, for sure, for arcades. It's a definite, almost a definite must for arcades. And it's starting to become a necessity for these games as well. B+ titles are not really holding out as well. Alright, I've got $8 million. I need to start looking into... I need consoles. Alright, market. We need more people. So this is that point where the game starts to accelerate quite a bit because you are exponentially trying to grow. I don't need you at all. Stupid legendary people. Alright, programmer, I need you. Researcher, I can definitely use both of you guys. I'd rather have you cross-training, but I'm desperate at this point in time, so sit still. Researcher. Because the quicker I can get these things researched, the better. And like I said, marketing is going to be my next big thing I have to get, especially with all these games. I have got support probably piling up. And I have not answered one phone call yet. One issue. Means I need office workers as well as not just these guys. I need you. I need you now. Alright, where are we at? 14 out of 21. And where do we stand here? We are at 4 stars across the board. 80 to 100%. Looks good. I should probably crank out some more, but I'm going to just go to self-distribution. That's going to piss off my guy over here that I'm doing the exclusive contracts for, Qatari. But hey, you don't do arcades, so screw you. Yes, 4-star or 5-star for everything, $800 to start off, and we are going to milk this for as long as we possibly can, especially since this is a trend. I'm surprised I got as high as I did, as fast as I did, without any knowledge of this board whatsoever. And I probably could have practiced using that board on some of the contract jobs, just to get the experience up to make it so it's less difficult, but hey, gameplay 98%, right. That does not total 98% average. 98 plus 91 plus 91 plus 91 divided by 4 is not 98. It's closer to like 93, 8.5 or somewhere around there. Ballpark. Alright, another person has licensed my engine for console and puzzle. Okay, so these guys cannot do commission work because I'm going to have to crank out another game real fast. I do want this guy to create a game report for that so I can get that under my wing. Topics didn't change, but this is going to be a brand new game. I'm not going to try to right off the coattails of something else. And we are going to be... I mean, I could do a spin-off. I decided no, I will do a new arcade cabinet game. Alright, B+, for sure, absolutely, positively, without a doubt. And we have got plenty of skill game stuff. It's a saturated market, but it doesn't matter because I said so. I could probably do a combo, so let me see if I can't throw something else in here with that. So we've got skill, and we can do platformer puzzle. Great, another skill puzzle game. I need that strategy game research. Is that researched yet? No, I didn't finish that, did I? I did finish it, but it's not in there. Darn it. And strategy sucks for arcade machines. Alright, the only good thing that comes in here is puzzle games, and that's at the bottom. So it's saturated and worst game ever. So I am going to just stick with the main genre. Alright, and what do we have for topics here? I can't believe I have so few topics. That is sad. I would have thought by now I would have had like a dozen of these things. Well, more than a dozen of these things. I've got just a little bit more than a dozen. Alright, so we have got unsaturated markets would be kids digging and candy. I already did kids digging, so let's go with candy digging. Digging candy. Probably didn't do that inverted. I could do dragon candy. I like that. I like dragon candy. Dragons and candy. Was there any other one? I could do dragon and cars. Do car dragons. Cars and dragons. Two hot topics. Ooh, dragons was higher than cars? Whatever. Yeah, I'll reverse that. Remove topic. Alright, dragons first, and then cars. And we're going to... Ooh, I think I have a license for this. Only 2 stars. Do we have a better license that I can get? Ooh, 4 stars. We will take it. 2 games. Do not rename the game. Okay, let's see what that would actually look like. Ooh, pretty game. Okay, so let's see what else we can do here. Arcade. Yes. Same system. Enable all languages. So it's going to be another smash hit, I hope. Okay, hopefully that works out well. We will give it a shot. See what happens there. Dragon Race Super Skill. And let's add in a whole bunch of features here. I mean, it's got dragons. It might as well have some features. Need some graphics, some more graphics, more graphics. Let's move any faster. Alright, improved gameplay. The race game, you gotta have those level designs hammered out. Continue to infinity and beyond. Alright, well that is working. I'm going to check out the job market here real fast. Okay, programmer with fast learning. I will take you. Graphic artist. I need you. Technician. Absolutely positively need you. And we are hiring everybody. Hire, 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 hire. Or lower. Stay still, gerbils. Alright, you are a graphic artist. You can go here for the time being. You are a programmer, so you're going to stay exactly where you are, and you are a technician, so you're going to go there later on, but for now you're going to go into the support area and help me finish the support. Alright, we have another technician. Okay, we get rid of this guy right here, he's too sick. Sound artist, you're good at all tasks, so I should probably stick you into my programming room, so I'm going to do that. And the technician here is going to go, what is that? Workaholic? Contract work much faster. I don't care about that. I just care that you are a technician and you can make arcade games. So, stay still. Okay, sound artist, you can stay. Technician, you are going back into customer support. Okay, so I'm going to quickly make a support area. Okay, now that's done. I got some people working in there diligently, cranking out some customer support for all these games that nobody got support for the past couple of months, probably a year or 2, I don't remember, but now they're all set. Next will be marketing, and I'm going to probably have to shift this room over, and I'm going to do that right now. No, I'm not. I'll put marketing over here. And I'll probably make this an education hall down over here. Oh, I forgot I made an arcade machine and I don't have anybody over here making the actual arcade machines. Oops. Let's get them in there. Technicians. Who is the highest technicians here? I'm losing out on all those sales. Hardware engineering. Please stick with standards, people. Stop calling them by different names. I need to select almost everybody in here and get them into there, cranking out arcade machines ASAP, because I'm already behind. I need automatic production. Okay, this is kind of sad. I'm not reaching star levels because this is a brand new arcade game, and I have still essentially had zero skill on the actual arcade board. So I'm going to throw this into self-distribution. My other game, I'm falling behind at. I'm catching up, but this is going to make this fall further behind. I only lost 20 orders out of all that. All those orders were waiting and waiting, and nobody got anything produced. So we are going to self-distribute this again. And we're going to go to the same thing, 800 bucks. And it is already better, and I cannot make another arcade machine until I get cut up over here and I get more people in here. All right. Dragon's cars, skill dragon cars, and Dragon Race Super Skills, what it is. 95%. It's a hit. Okay, now here is the dilemma. I don't have technicians, so these guys can't really crank out games as much as I want. I have 10 million bucks. So after this, I can do researching with consoles. On that same respect, my guys are going to be busy making arcade games and not have enough time to actually make consoles. So I need to get this marketing team set up and hiring people so that I can actually have technicians do work here. And my marketing team is going to eventually be kind of large. So I'm going to make a tiny thin room here between the arcade and the console development team over on this side. And that should hold for a while until I need to expand it again. And then again, same thing. All these rooms are probably going to shift down, and this, I don't think this is going to grow anymore, but I might have to move it over to make room for an entranceway to here so I can put up production and all that other good stuff for the games. Because right now I still have a publisher, so I don't need to set up any kind of distribution yet. And they don't handle the consoles, and they don't handle the arcade machines. That's all done through here and through here. I mean, I don't know who even makes the consoles. I mean, they just like appear out of thin air. So let's wait for marketing to finish. When that gets done, I'm going to throw the marketing room just over here to fill this void. I mean, marketing's going to be pretty big anyways. And then I'll try and get as many people as I possibly can. The marketing team can hire technicians explicitly. I can search for them. It just costs me a bunch of money to do that. So we will do that. I need to get some good quality technicians in here, senior technicians. And it's good. Some of my games are dropping off the market. So I've got a lot less games over here piling up. I really need them for my console when it comes out, less for these. And we are going to, do a game report. And I think for now I'm going to have these guys do some commission work just to make some money while they are doing nothing. These guys cannot do commission work, and I don't need them searching anything other than console development at this moment. Then training rooms will naturally come next, so I can start training everybody, which is going to cost me a pretty penny as well. But it'll be better to have less people trained with higher education than it will be to have more people just throwing people at things. And that is going to take them a while. These guys are going to catch up, hopefully, over here. And I have to watch out because, oh my god, 792 orders. They will get stuck on one and then never get to the other one to finish up the orders. So, like right now, they are stuck on Ski Puzz, Ancient Dragons. And they will be there for the unforeseeable future while these ones start stacking up. Unless they can actually get caught up. So I am going to take everybody here. I'm not making a game. Throw you in there. I need to get these guys who are my researchers. I need researchers only. I don't think I did have just researchers in here. So I need to get them back on researching consoles. And these guys can all come out. Oh, and I have 2 researchers in there as well. I don't know why I have researchers in there. Must have been a backup plan. Fill it out. I just forgot to take them out. That's okay. I will remember it now once this room fills up. It's 27 out of 47. I got one guy over here. Okay, this should help alleviate some of the issue. And I'm going to take 20 more guys and put them over here. That's half my development room. Any game testers in here? Nope. Any music and sound? Yes. And I will refilter you guys back out when I need you. Any graphics guys in here? Yep, you're going to come out. Alright, so that's getting closer. I've got 37 out of 47. I don't really need these guys in here. So these guys are going to do commission work. Just to make some money while they are waiting around, twiddling their thumbs. Don't care about that research. I can't make consoles yet. I need console development before I can research that other stuff. Which is also going to have to be done. Alright, job market. Let's see what we got. I don't care if you're unlucky. I'm going to need you. Game designer. We will take you. Game tester. We will take you. Technician. Absolutely. Positively. Graphic artist. We will take you. Sound artist. We will take you. Nope, we will not take you because you're a hypochondriac. I don't need you. Get sick all over this. Office worker. We will take you. Hire and distribute. Don't move. Alright, now I don't need to, but I can keep switching this back and forth to go to customer support. Alright, so this should really help get caught up. Once they're caught up, I can redistribute them back out where they need to go. Alright, before I get any further, I am going to make my marketing department. I've got about $5 million in the bank. And I'm going to make it up here. I don't want to keep creeping down here until I actually need to. But first I'm going to shift this over. And now fast forward through a time lapse of the building for the marketing room. Okay, so they are in place, ready to go, waiting for some more new hires. I just set them up to hire some medium grade technicians. And once these guys get caught up, for each technician I get, I'm going to start putting my support people back in support and spreading the rest of the people back around where they need to be. And for the short future, I'm going to be doing contract games and just spitting these out and doing things that are not hot topics, preferably bad topics, so they kind of don't do well. To me. Alright, so this is a puzzle game. So we need, bring up my little program here. Okay, so this is for adults, teens and seniors. And you know what, I'm gonna give them, I'll give them one gimme. Seniors as well. And I'm just gonna pick 2 topics here that I know are unknown and get them marked off my list here. Change it to one of my purchasable engines. So this is a puzzle game. Oh, what is this for? Is this for a... This is for the Tablet 2, so it's for a computer. So let's go ahead and give them the PC engine. Any dev kits available? Nope. One language for you guys. Alright, what do we have here? Race Cars Desert. Alright. Alright, what do we have here? We have got primitive 2D blocks. Another engine feature. So I'm going to get that done and pause the console research temporarily. I am now an established game studio. Alright. And continue where I left off. And this is ready to turn over, so I'm going to finish development. Hand it over. Got all my star levels. Nice garbage game for you. I don't know, it's a Christmas rush. I can't get a game out in time. I've already got my games up here. The arcade games should be boosted up here a little bit. I got 1 cancellation, 4 cancellations there. I'll probably drop down the price. I'm gonna wait till this gets 0. These should all come up here in a minute. So, oh, I can drop the price. Okay, so I'm gonna drop the price of this one. I don't know, because didn't I just win an award for that? Oh, it was for number 2. I'll leave it the way it is. And put these guys back to developing consoles. Get my engines updated here. I'll go fast forward through that. Okay, so now I'm going to have to make a game. Because I do not have a strategy game in here. I am not going to attempt to do this as an A game for a first release. And I should do this as a B game because it is a first release, and I'm going to do that. Fails, it fails. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Strategy, it's not going to fail. It's too big to fail. And we are just going to do this raw dogging it. And the topics for this would be ancient. Surprise, surprise. And of course, it's a saturated market. Castles. Okay, we can do that. Probably should check if there was one I had more stars for. Desert digging, dragons, and fantasy. Yeah, I know I've got one that's more than that, so we're going to take that off. And of course, they're saturated. Okay. So I'm going to do castles. And we will do digging, because those are not saturated yet. And I'm going to look for a license, even if it is it's a good license. It's gonna be kind of a waste to throw into there. All right, I'm gonna buy a tiny license. That's really not tiny, but better than the 4 million for the other one, so we'll do that. Rich dog. And no, do not change title. And voila. Towerfall. What does it say? I can't read that. Castles from Dirt and Stone, a strategy game. Dun, dun, dun. And let's go ahead and finish the design here. Packet full of features. Okay, so I can get rid of this. And we can continue to packet full of features with my accessory feature cruise. Okay, so now we can just let this run its course. Okay, something is messed up here. I'm not sure what it is, but these departments are not doing anything. Oh, I am such an idiot. There's no people there to do the tasks. I'm sitting here, I'm going, why are these features not being added to this thing? Okay. Momentary lapse of logic defeated. I need to move my people into here so I can get them to do the tasks. I feel like such an idiot. I'm looking and looking and looking, going, what the heck's going on? Problem averted, hopefully. Let's get going. There we go. Now they're working. Alright, we got another decent technician. Can help them catch up from that deficit that I just created by pulling everybody out of there and stick them inside their appropriate room. right, one more technician. Keep them coming. It's costing me, but I need them. And they are catching up finally. Didn't lose too many sales, and it's great. The sales are staying persistent. Christmas time is over, but I still have the 40% for the awards that I won for the not game of the year, but the end of the year awards. All right, so I'm gonna check progress level on this real quick. We've got 1 star, so that's great. I will take it. Hand it over, get it out the door, get it moving. Doesn't matter. It's going to be like 88%. Bingo, I called it. Haha. Cha-ching. And Tower Fall is in smash hit right out the door. Look at those graphics. Keep an eye on. This is what the box looks like, and then on the screen, this is what you get. Those were the days. I'm probably going to have to check the job market here real quick and just take everybody I possibly can, because I still need more people. All right, this room is getting pretty full, so they should be all caught up. Console development is almost ready. They are not happy. They need more stuff. You need more pictures. You're just not happy there. My little gerbil needs some fancy stuff on the walls. You want you a little colored tube and a water bowl. I mean, a water dispenser. There you go. I'll give you a nice shiny statue you can chew on. And stuff that in your cheeks. I mean, the cheeks in your mouth, like, because, you know, they eat stuff and store it in their mouths. Sickos. I know what you were thinking. I know my target demographic. Oh, I need that angle. Bah. Okay, so where was I? I was going to make a AA game real fast, because these guys are almost done. These guys are caught up, and I'm going to have more people coming in here. What a pain in the butt. Okay, can we do a sequel at least? So we can make it... Yes, we will do a sequel of a popular... I've already done one of a popular one. I need a spin-off, because I got to turn something else into that. We got skill right there. We got puzzle. That's next best IP. All right, puzzle ancient. And I don't want to make another arcade, because now I'm going to be stuck manufacturing arcade systems. When I get more technicians, I can continue to delve those out. I'm going to back up to 14 million again. That's going to be adequate enough to get that game system out there. All right, so this is going to be an A title, finally. And we are maybe going to keep puzzle and just add something to it. Well, no, because puzzle's a well-hated. So the next best thing that we can turn that into would be, well, surprise, surprise, a strategy game, a role-playing. But I have role-playing games. Okay. So I'm gonna do. I gotta get these. I gotta get more skill. I gotta get something that's not saturated in the market here, so I can really, really sell it above and beyond all. And this is going to be a role-play game, and that's good because it mixes with just about damn near everything, which is going to be great for a secondary, because then I'll get the fans and it won't worry so much about the top here. And I can go right with strategy, compound it up. It's 51% market share. It's definitely not saturated. I'm not very skilled at it, but role-play strategy. Dum dum dum. And ancient should be good for both of those, I believe. Oh, it's not up there. Yes, so ancient is good. That can stay. It's probably a saturated market. I can almost guarantee it's a saturated market. I'll check it when I check the subtopic, and yes, it is totally saturated. I am going to remove ancient, and we are going to go with something a little bit less saturated, so we can hook as many people as we can. All right, and I just did castles, but that is not that saturated. So maybe I'll put that as a secondary topic. Wow, that's really not much of a choice. Okay, so we're going with wizards and, what did I say, dragons? No. What was the next best topic? Would probably be Fantasy only has 2 stars. Dragon's got a lot, but that's saturated. Castles. Castles was the one that had the... Okay, I should do Castle Wizards. Do I have a license for this? I do, and it's a 3-star. A 4-star right here. No, I don't want to name it to that. And the name is going to be totally changed now, so don't really matter much, does it? Black Tower, Black Magic. Dun dun dun. The new game. RPG, strategy, castles and wizards. Alright, let's finish the rest of the development of this. And backing up, I need to change this to... I'm going to go for seniors. Now I need to get the larger market, so adults it is. Okay, that looks good. I can start development. I only got 9. Okay, so I guess it's not going to be an A+ title. It's going to be an A, it's going to be a B+. That will have to do. Packet full of features. I'm just going to move my people back in here before I forget. I'm getting really close to console development, so not taking anybody out of there. I will not end today until I have consoles in my pocket. Well, at least a room to build consoles. I won't actually start one, but I will get the room all set up, ready to go. I get it. Not getting any technicians from this job. Consoles are ready to be done. Almost. I still have to get the hardware and console features built in there. I just need, well, I can just get this one. And I gotta double check on the years because certain hardware gets released at certain times and I should be safe after a certain date, and I'll have to double check that because I don't want my first console to be stuck only upgrading to a tier 2 level 1 technology. I want to be able to get right into level 2 tier 1 technology on an upgrade. Alright, got another 2 technicians. I just picked one up from the list of employees here. And how are we coming along on this game? I am going to hand it over and just get it out the door. It's at 80 to 100%. Can deal with that. It's fine. And it's a hit. Baby. Alright, get some short assignments here. Nothing to do here. These guys are still doing research. I am going to build the console development area, and I will speed through that. Okay, as promised, it is done. Now I just have to research all the technology that goes along with it. So I'll try and fast forward through some of that. Get the gameplay features, or the console features, and the technology that goes along with it. See if I can't find that hardware. I really don't need the cases. These are more important than anything. Those need to go while I flip through here and see if I can't find my information on the titles. Alright, I found it. So it looks like I need to be cancel task, and might as well just go ahead and get that last bit of hardware out the door. All right, so the end of the Tech 1 is in 1976, Tier 1 Tech 1. The end of Tier 2 Tech 1 is in 1980. And it's 1979 now, and I have to wait until 1980 month 7. So I'm going to hold off making this console until then. So 1980 month 7, so about a year and 2 months away. So I got to crank out a couple of games because I can't even start this and make games for it in advance until I get this, like, the fundamentals done on this anyways. But what that will do is that will give me a level 1 tier 2 technology, so that when I do an upgrade or an updated console, I can jump right into level 1, or sorry, tier 1 level 2 technology, because they're released in tiers. So you've got tier 1 and tier 2 for technology 1, tier 1 and tier 2 for technology 2, tier 1 and tier 2 for technology 3. It's a little confusing, but it's just more advanced technology 1, more advanced technology 2. And I want to get that updated stuff, because you can only update a console once, and then you're essentially starting all over with a brand new console. And I'd rather update from the highest level Tech 1 to the lowest level Tech 2, so that my second console will be Tech 2 updating to the lowest level Tech 3, and so on and so forth. Because you keep your customers, you keep your games, and the technology just increases. And I could push it and say, go from level 1 tier 2 technology to level 2 tier 2 technology, and I would just have to wait till 1984 to do the update, which that might be a strong possibility as well, because this way I can keep cranking out as many titles I want on this one, and they will still exist on the Tech 2 console in 1984 and then some. And then the next one would be 1990 for Tech 3, and then 1995 for Tech 4 for the last level of that. And oh, here comes the rest of the technology now. It's starting to roll in. So we are good. We got another technician. Good. Gives me time to build up all my technicians as well. Get the rest of these crews all set up and ready to go. And I will have these guys do another game, but I'm going to stop for the moment. Hopefully you are satisfied with where I'm at right now. I am. Stay tuned. There's more to come. Episode 5 is just around the corner. So I will see you then.